Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making, it's this one make on video, but let me show you them both. Exactly the same really, exactly the same principle, but just made slightly differently. Little journaling cards in each slot, little tab journaling cards. And each one has a little, I do explain at the end. Get back, excuse me a hair, there was probably a cat hair or something on there. Right, so that we've got little words as well of encouragement. That's backed with book page, this one. The other one isn't, I'll show you. Still lost my inkers, so I haven't got any inkers, so I've done other things instead. If you look, this is the one we make on video. This one's a bit more random actually. That one's hedgehogs are good. Hedgehogs are good, something in the garden, but I thought hedgehogs are good would be fine. So hedgehogs are good. And then we've got other little sayings as well. You may wish and things like that. And on this one, let's show you more in detail. Deeply refreshing, fantastic. Good quality. I think this one says important. Yeah, that one says important. This one says own enjoyment and benefit. That was good as well. Just got them off book pages. Just tore them out of books. Okay. It says Samuel Pepys liked nettle porridge for breakfast. I thought that was lovely and random. It suits me absolutely fine because I like random things, and I'm random as well. And that's a little squirrel. There wasn't any squirrel quotes in there apart from they nicked food off the bird table, which I thought was a bit boring. So I thought, oh, I like the squirrel, so I kept the squirrel. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you how to make this. Right, so I'm going to try and make one of these today. Try. And reproduce what I did last night. All sort of thing. Anyway, we'll see at the end what it turns out like. But there it is. Look, that's really cute, isn't it? Hedgehogs are good. It obviously had a big bit of other sentence there, but I thought hedgehogs are good was good. Immensely satisfying hobby. Continue. Where are we? A little bit of truth. I thought that was good. And you may wish. You could write on there and here. And then there's this one. Excellent. Back with book page. Okay, you can sew it as well, but I didn't. Okay, let's get a little. Can't find any of my paper clips, my pretty ones. I've obviously put them in a really safe place. I'm using this bulldog clip just to clip it together. Oops, I think I am. Yeah, I am. That looks rather nice anyway, doesn't it? You can have it that way or that way. I suppose that way. Well, that looks nice. Okay, so I clip it to the page. I've got some gold ones of these as well, but I don't know where they are. So what I used was 3x5, two of these, 3x5 index cards. Folded it in half. I'll have to, this is why I've got to keep that by me because I've no idea what I did last night. Right, okay, so 3x5. I'm sure I folded it in half, then folded one back. I don't know why I like to keep these them the right way around. I don't think it matters because it's going to be covered up. Okay. Let's have a look what I did. Oh yeah, got to unclip it. Yeah, that's right. And then I folded that one back. Yeah. So I folded that in half and folded that one back. Like that, rather. Get those little creases in. Did I? Or did I do it? Oh, I think I turned it upside down actually. Did I do that or did I? I brought that back. Oh, that's another one. See, there's lots and lots of different ways you can do this. I've done it a different way this time. Let's have a look. Now, I think that's the idea I was aiming for actually. So that gives you that little extra tuck spot there, doesn't it? What does it? Or was it the same but the other way round? Right, no, I've bent that backwards. That's what I've done, but you can obviously do it that way around because that gives you that little extra. So you can do anything you like. Let me show you another one I did yesterday as well. This one's very easy. This is why I'm not doing this on video. It's so easy. It is one of these, and round each you've got, say you've got a flat one, you've just got those, that side and one the other side, and then you've got 4 pockets. So that one's really, really easy. So I thought I won't show you that one because that was so easy. You can work that out yourself. So I'll do the inch punch today. I've got an half. I was using half, 3/4 inch punch yesterday. Got the inch punch. There we go. Got halfway. Not sure. Oh, they all fly out here, don't they? Right, there we go. I'm not inking up. The reason is because I haven't got an ink. Can't find. I've actually got this and a blue one, but I'm not using them today. I'm using the things instead because I can't find them. Right. So what I did then was, oh, I covered that back first. Yeah, let's cover that then. What I need is a piece of paper. What I did was with this one, I folded it round, but I don't know though. I certainly might do that with this one. Yeah, before I do it, let's do that because I did it afterwards last time and it got all stuck. So with this one, because I want that little edge there, I'm going to do it like this. Well, that might do. So what I'm going to do is stick it down with glue. There we go, little rhymes. It's funny how things rhyme, isn't it? Let's move that. I've even cleaned my mat with bleach, but it didn't come up very well, did it? All I'm doing is doing the back and putting it into there. I did quite a lot of overlap before, but I don't think you need that much. Hopefully you don't know. Perhaps in there you need a bit more actually. Perhaps could have done with a bit more in here. I might put a bit more in there. Let's cut the corners off because this is how I usually do it. Don't cut all the way to the corners, otherwise you'll have your corners poking through. Yep, I did actually cut a triangle out. That's the middle there, I can see that. Okay. It was fun meeting Jamie yesterday, Jamie Nadkarni. She did say how to pronounce the name, so that was good. I thought, oh, that's how I'd pronounce it, so that was good. Right. So saw yesterday, which was really good. So we was chatting. We could have chatted probably for another 6 hours. So we were chatting for about, I don't know how many we were. I think 3 at least. But I'm glad it was a day that Jane didn't have to rush off because sometimes she does. So, you know, we could have a chat. And I was supposed to be rushing off shopping because my husband had rang up and said to me, I've nearly finished the shopping. But then I heard him say hello to somebody, so I know he was talking. There we go. So, there we go. Yeah, so we met in Newark, where I live. Okay, which was good. Right, okay, I'm going to put another piece of paper there, I think, because you need a bit longer, don't you? So there we go, let's put that down. That's only because I'm going to have a thumb hole there. Right, okay, so it's good planning ahead. Planning ahead. Can you believe I'm actually planning ahead? We can cut it off. You don't have to do this. You can make those longer. You can cut out. You don't need to do this if you've got that long enough. So if you got these long enough in the first place, you've got overlap, because I did originally. I overlapped them quite a lot. You don't need to do this. You don't have to do this at all if you don't want to. You don't have to cover it. You can do what you like. Collage if you like. Yeah, anything like that. Great. But I'm going to do a something with this, hopefully. There we go. This is paper I bought from Amazon. It's a bit like coffee dyed paper. It's just got little bits of patterns on it. I love it. I bought 2 packs. So that was that way around. Yeah, so that's plenty there, lot. Let's make sure we've got enough room for... that does fold like that, but that doesn't matter. It's just part and parcel. You can do that with that, that's why. Right, part and parcel, that's a word, isn't it? Right, let's get there. Now, what have I done here? Oh, perhaps I had that on there. Well, guess what I've got to do then? Is it this bit? Another piece on there. I'm putting another piece on there because I've got to... Because that bit's going to show as well as a thumbnail. Thumbnail. You know what I mean? Thumb holes. Thumb holes. Thumb holes. That sounds quite funny. It sounds like an insult, but I wrote the different word. I'm not saying what it sounds like because it doesn't in the UK anyway. It's not really swearing, but it's a bit rude. Okay. So I'm doing half an inch on this as well. Half an inch. Half the inch punch on this. I'm not doing half an inch, I'm half an inch punch on that as well. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, so what did I do then? Oh, we rounded the corners. I'm going to use this because that's what I've got handy. I've got the other one in the, I know where it is, it's in my, but I'm going to glue that because yesterday I did it afterwards. Anybody else hot? I'm hot. Glue that on now, I think. Yep, we can glue that on now. I've got, that is smaller actually. That's 3/4. Oh, I like those little band-aid things, as you call them. We don't say band-aid in it. Where is it? The glue. Oh yeah. We don't say band-aid in the UK. If you're from America, you might not know that, but we say plasters. Probably sounds a bit drastic, doesn't it, plasters? But that's what we always say, so plasters. Okay. I think I'm gluing on the right bit. Yep, so that's that bit there. Yep, that's the right bit. I get the impression I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing, you know. But it seems to turn out okay. Yeah, I think I decorated it. I don't know if I decorated it before I did this yesterday, actually. And that can be glued onto there. So we'll do the gluey bits. You only need to glue this side and the bottom. Like that. Yes, I do know that. When I've got glue on there, so we'll have to wipe that off. Right, so there, let's get that on. And we'll get a thing. Okay. Didn't have to do anything like that yesterday, you know. I didn't have to do anything like this, but I'm going to make sure it's going to glue. Right, so let's do it. So I've got that. So I'm going to make a little thing for this now out of, I made it out of book page yesterday. I was going to actually face it in that way, and I thought, oh no, of course, if it'd be easy if you put it on the outside, and then it looks nice then if you've got a tab. Of course you wouldn't be able to put the tab, would you? No. Yeah, so good job I realised. I can either use, look how nice that is. I love that darkness there, but I haven't got that today, so we just use what we have. I'm using all these little scraps, you see. That's what I'm doing. I'm not using any new sheets. So you can actually use that, can't we, for a piece? Instead of using a piece of book page, you might use a piece of this. And I'm going to make it slightly shorter like that. I'm going to measure it like this by doing it like that. Let's see. That's a good idea of measuring it into it without having to get the inch rulers out and things, and well, the centimetre ruler out as well. I've got a centimetre. I've got a most gorgeous centimetre ruler, don't I? There it is over there. Yay! Centimetre ruler. Printablrulers.net. I want one with inches actually, so we could do that. We could actually use that. I like doing, I'm doing inches at the moment because I know most of my subscribers come from America. So let's get that in place, and I didn't even round the corner. I'm going to round the corners, so I'm not super straight though. And I'm going to take a little bit off these. Obviously you've got to check if these are sort of, well, that's not quite a right angle, is it? This is what you can do by eye with practice. I'm going to put corners. Oh yeah, and of course that's not working, is that? It's because the paper said that. Right, let's see if I can cut that off. got some, I don't know where my other scissors are, so I'll use these. There we go. Not bad. That's not too bad, is it? If you don't like it, could obviously cut another piece, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, that works fine. Glue all the way round. I do like this one. I do like the way the black and white look with the other one. I don't know how it's going to look with this one. Look at this. Everywhere. Oops. Hold on, I've just wiped my glue off and I've unsettled it. Oh no, I bet that's got glue inside now. So what I'll do later is put something in it to stop it from... Are we doing it? Are we getting in? Just trying to close that gap. Oh, I'm glowing here. By that a minute. Okay, so now we've got that one and that one. That's all we've got to do now is make the tabs. Oh, we haven't actually got to well, we're going to decorate the front. Shall we I don't know, to decorate the front afterwards. Ooh, I've got some beautiful paper here, look. That's book page as well. That's like a line in the book. Might be able to find some of that. I'm going to make it out of this instead. I might back it with something. Let's see how big that is. Is it 2.5? These are 3 inches tall. So 2.5 by... Oh, I don't know how many that is. I don't think... I think 2 will be too big. So 2.5 by under 2 for this. I love this stuff. That'll be enough for the tabs. If not, I can cut more. Let's get some more. I like this. I like the way that. I like that for some reason. I don't know why. Right, so let's do 2.5 by. But I've got to cut it, back it on something first. I've got this. This is what I did with marbling inks and vegetable oil. That's what I've actually got that on video. That's one of my really early videos. Because I thought, oh, that makes a good. I'm not sure if it's actually this one, but I've definitely done it on video. Right, 2.5 measurement ish. I'll cut it. There we go. Let's find that and go. Whoa. That's as far as it'll go. I'm going to... do you know what I can do? Get a pencil now. I'll mark it here. Laminated. I got it from my voluntary group. What I've got... I've had this about... I don't know how many years I've had this. I know it was a tenner. I think it was a tenner. Oh, no, that's wrong, isn't it? I'm supposed to do it the other way around, aren't you? But I don't get things right. I don't get things the right way around. Okay, that looks about there, actually. So it's just under 6.5 centimetres. Which is actually, I think that's about right. Looks like I'm going to cut it. Oh, no, not. That's fine. Oh, it's cut it exactly right. That's a surprise. Right, now we're going to cut the corners off. Oh, well, let's get the little one. It's in there. Right, we're going to have the small one. That's if it does it. Yeah, it does. There we go. And what I did was, I suppose you could actually, if you're really clever, you could have remembered to put the tab inside, but I'm not going to do that. I quite like it on the outside. Not going to do that because I didn't remember. And it might be a bit difficult for me. No. Okay, I'm just joking. Fold it in half. There's the glue. I'm using this one. I'm using my art glitter. There's alternatives obviously to art glitter and things like that. Because there's loads of people you ask on the groups if anybody else uses different things. Ooh, look at the back, really nice that, isn't it? I really like that. I'm going to have a go at messing about with, I don't know about on video, but definitely going to mess about with colours again. But I'm going to mix the colours so it doesn't get that horrible. I don't know why, but it makes a horrible colour that if you photocopy it, burnt sienna. If you photocopy burnt sienna, it makes a horrible colour. Luckily that's not, because I put the yellow on, it's not done it so much. There we go, that's fine. Now don't worry about inking up because we're going to do something else and I'm going to do it on fast anyway, so don't worry about anything. I think that needs to be a bit bigger than that one. Oh no, I forgot that music in my head. I like it though. It's funny when you get me, I don't know if you do, but I get music in my head. I think it's from an advert actually. But it's really nice, really good. I can't sing it because I can't even do it. It's actually a beat actually, but I can't do it because it wouldn't sound right. Isn't it funny? I'd like to share it with you to just tell you what I'm what I'm hearing in my head, but I'm not. But I can't because it won't sound right. It's hilarious, isn't it? It's really nice, really good music. Shame you can't hear it. It's like I don't know if it's a rap. It's not exactly a rap. I'm not really into rapping, but I do like this. Oh dear. It's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, you can't hear it. I don't even know what the song's called. It's not. It is a song sort of thing, but it's a beat. And that's got. Oh no, it hasn't got that on the back. Just a minute, that has. Right. So what I'm going to do then is just cut that round like this. Good job. I checked. Mind it doesn't. I don't suppose it would have mattered too much, but just that you wouldn't have that back in, would you? I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Oh no, we're the wrong way around, aren't we? That's this way. There we go. Yeah, we don't need that on there now, do we? Now we've got to make sure we've got that. Oh, that's about right, really, isn't it? So this is a little Scrappy project. I'm just using scrapped apart from the index card, which are cheap. And I might put a bigger one on that, actually. Should I put a bigger? I'm going to put it over the top of that one. I don't know. That's 1.5 inches, so what's it with? There we go. Oh, it's nice and strong now, that punch. Nice and strong that is. Right, so okay, now it's time to decorate. I like this because it's got those black and white pictures in it. Curious Gardeners, and I love this. Look at these beautiful, that's green. Got a nice green in another book I've seen today, and then that is brown in the Edith Holden book. I think it's brown, it's gorgeous. Well, I had a hedgehog last time, I'm going to get a squirrel. Let's see if it fits anyway. Let's get this. Ambush. This is ambush now, I don't want to go an ambush. No, we got some more of that stuff down the side. Let's find a quote for squirrels. I haven't got a quote for squirrels because it doesn't actually mention squirrel. It's talking about bird tables. I've got another quote. I'm going to do a completely random quote because I like that one. What it says. I don't think it's even. That's far too big, isn't it? I'm going to have it on the side. Completely random quote. But then if you don't know who Samuel Pepys is, then you can look it up. Otherwise, to do something down there as well, I'm going to put a little. I don't know, a little scrap of paper to make it look. There we go. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to do it because we're going to do what we want and we're going to do it fast. Okay, we don't have to hang about. Don't think about it much. Just do. If you like random, if you're anything like me, you like random. I love random. This doesn't have to make any sense because it's our rules. I know it's that way round. Well, that's a nice bit of inside book page, isn't it? And then we've got that one I'm going to put on top-ish like that. Directly in the middle. Didn't last time I put it to the side. Put that. Oh dear, I'm not. I'm sorry about the camera. What am I doing there? Should be over here. Look into the side. I can't tell if that's in the shot. I think it is. So let's have Samuel Pepys. That's how you pronounce it. As far as I know, and it was somebody British. I think it was British. Pepys. If that's I wonder if that's a surname today, but you know, that gives you a bit of a clue, doesn't it? Really, really old. You could put a number in here, couldn't you? Let's find a number. Oh, there, a little bit there on the one thing. Let's get this one. I'm going to make get this into a tiny little number. Excuse me if I want to get this off. Don't tear it's that small. Right, okay, will that go on there? Yep. 410 the other side. Get rid of all the glue. Even if it dries clear, it doesn't mean to say it's going to look pretty. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so Samuel Pepys liked to nettle porridge for breakfast. So just a picture of a squirrel and the number 409. So let's be random. I can't remember where I put them. Got that somewhere. Let's have a bit. Let's see. Unsatisfying hobby. I can find something else. Right, deeply refreshing. Let's get those words. You can have old-fashioned if you like, but I thought that might be a bit long. Let's have it on there. I love it when you can glue it down and it feels part of the page. Got to be sort of look like it's got to be. Right, so this is why I use the glue cloth. It's not glue cloth, it's actually a napkin middles, and it's got coffee all over it, but it's dry. You'll see that. And they can rub it to make sure you've glued it all down. I'm only rubbing it gently. Deeply refreshing. Was I going to put something on it? I can't remember if I put things on the other ones. I think I did. I found the word fantastic. So that's going on here. There we go. It's one of my words. Fantastic. There we go. So that one's done. And that one is completely dry, so it can go straight in there. Okay, this one, I could have a one for the middle as well. So I've got the word good quality, that's going on there. It's got nervous on the other side, we don't want that. We don't want nervous. No, we don't like nervous, do we? Good quality. Oh, weirdly, I've got been in touch on the other side, huh? I wanted to keep in touch, but it says been in touch, and that's on the other side of important. Hilarious. Right, so let's get that onto there. Let me see that. Right. Ooh, there we go. That's so important. I'm going to make sure that's dry, and I'm going to put it back in. There we go. Make sure I get bits of glue on my fingers. Right, okay. Let's put that in there. And I'm going to put that back in there as well, because that one is being very naughty by being out there like that. Right, okay, so good quality than this one. Right, let's see what we got. Own enjoyment and benefit. Whether to put it on that side or the other side. I'll put it at the corner there. Still got room to journal, haven't they? Yeah, this one says own enjoyment and benefit. So I'll show you afterwards anyway, because see, it stands out really well. It's a different book. That's the gardener's book again. See? Being awkward. Right, and so what I'm going to do now is just decorate it, the fun bit as I call it. Okay, that's still a bit short, isn't it? Oh, it's probably because it's not. Right, so I'm going to decorate all the bits now. Right then, so there we go. So I've got important. Now you can tell which way they go from where the tabs are. So that obviously goes in this one. One can go in this one. That says important. That says good quality. That's quite a positive way. Also, you could write important notes there as well if you like. That says that's good. That one says own enjoyment own enjoyment and benefit. I didn't put a word on that, so you don't have to put words on every single one. Deeply refreshing. Obviously, you don't have to put words on at all if you don't want. It's up to you. And you can use, these are actually book pages. You don't have to use book pages. You can use what you like. You can use brightly coloured paper, which I might have the tendency to do. Might make another one brightly. I might make one for my cat journal, which I haven't quite finished yet. So that'd be good. Right, so there we've got a squirrel on there, and I couldn't find a quote for a squirrel, so I put this random one here. And that says Samuel Pepys liked nettle porridge for breakfast. That shows you it's not a modern thing. There we go. You can find out about Samuel Pepys if you don't know, and I love that. And I've got my other one, but obviously I can't find that. That's right. So here's this is the one I've already done. As I said, I can't find my paper clips, but I have got some gold ones which I think would go lovely with these. Yay. That one. Let's move that in there. There we go. So now I've done it all. Aren't they cute? And that goes really well. It's actually looks well with the green, actually, that does. I love that. The black and white with the brown. It looks really good. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed my little content today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Most important thing to do for me. Thank you. I've noticed I'm getting a lot more thumbs ups lately, so that's really good. Thank you so much for that. I'm really grateful for that. Thumbs up. Share my video. Thank you. I'll probably share my own video as well. Yay. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, any one of them. What else? Please join my Facebook group. On there I have printer pulls at the moment. I have about 20 printer pulls, somewhere around there. Might have a bit less, a bit more, a bit less. Yes, on my group we have people who would love to chat with you and also encourage you with your work. Please show you'd love to see your work on there. Oh, I keep forgetting to tell you about my 200th video contest. It's in my video list. If you'd like to find if you find my video list, it's in there somewhere. Hopefully I'll list. I'm going to try and put it on my recent videos as well in the description. If you would like to enter the contest, it's to win. It's to win something I make on the video anyway. So if you'd like to win the thing I do on the video, please enter the competition. All you've got to do is make a comment and be one of my subscribers. And put a thumbs up, of course. You have to put a thumbs up. Okay. So let's say then, take care and goodbye.